Morning to you all. My name is Bejidoluwafemi David, and this morning we are going to learn how to use ArcGIS Pro to make a study area map. So stay calm and watch the video. So the first thing we do when we want to make a study area map is to get a shapefile, and we add it to our ArcGIS Pro environment. So this map, you click on this map. So anytime you want to add data to ArcGIS Pro, is always under this map. So after that, you will see this add data. So I click on it. So it is going to list everything on my laptop. So you come to your computer. So the shapefile I want to use is in this Nigeria admin, so I will click it. So if you cannot see, you have Nigeria admin 0, admin 1, admin 2. Let's say yours was like this, so just drag this place. So I want to use admin 1. Admin 1 is for all the states in Nigeria, while admin 2 is for all the local governments. So let's work with Nigeria admin 1. So I'll click on it and press OK. So this is Nigeria admin 1 that be added. So the next thing I want to do now is to label. So I will right click on this Nigeria admin 1 and press label. So it has given names to all the states, but if you check very well, Nigeria is given to all the states. That means it is not correct. It's using name 0. Now there's something I want us to do. Right click on this Nigeria admin again, right click on it and come to labeling properties. So on your labeling properties, we have name 0, but we need name 1. So there are ways to do it. It's either you delete this 0 and write 1, or you press apply. So you've seen that it has changed. But if you don't know what you should do, just delete everything and then press name 1. So and press apply. So let's close the window. So the next thing, I want to export one of these states. I want to work on one of these states. I don't want to work on Nigeria as a country. So how do I do that? There are ways to select this, any of them. So let's learn how to use our select key. On this select, we can select by rectangle, select by polygon, select by lasso, select by circle, by line, and by trace. So I'm going to use this lasso. If I press on it, I use lasso only when I want to select only one state. So let's say I want to work on Ekiti state, so I will press on it. So it has selected Ekiti state. If I press another one, it will unselect the other state. So it's unselected Ekiti. So if I want to select by polygon, I'll just draw the polygon. So any state intersected by the polygon will be selected. So, but I want lasso. So let me just pick one. So depending on what you like. So there is another way to select, is to right click on this place, go to your attribute table. The attribute table will list all the states there. So if you play clear, so let me select Lagos. If I select from this number 25, it's going to show Lagos. It's going to show Lagos. Okay, If I select this one, it's going to tell me show me Lagos. I select this one, it's going to show Niger. Alright, so that's the way to select from the attribute table. So this morning, now I've closed my table of contents. If you want to see it again, you can just come to view, press on this view. If you cannot see your table of contents, press on this content. So this is it. Alright, so I actually want to work on Ekiti State. So let me come back to my map and select by lasso. So I'll press Ekiti. So after that, I'm going to export it. I'll right click on this Nigeria admin, come to data, then export features. So for you to provide a place where you want it to be stored, you can click on this folder. So I want it to be stored inside another file. Let me use I want to save it inside I'm coming. So I'm looking for a folder to save it inside. Let me save it inside PhD, or let me save it inside I want a new folder that there's nothing inside. Let me save it inside inside this MOOC. Okay, so I'm going to give it a name. Let me call it Ekiti. So I'll press save and press OK. So here is Ekiti now. So if I uncheck this, it's going to give me Ekiti. You can right click on it and zoom to layer to make it big, the actual size. So this is Ekiti, this is Nigeria. So you can zoom this one also to layer. Now to make the map of Ekiti as a study area, so we are going to press on insert new layout. So you can choose anyone you like here, but I go with this Lego. So once you have done that, you click on map frame. So you press this one. So you drag your mouse, you press it down and drag it like this. So it has shown Nigeria, but since I'm working on Ekiti, I'm going to uncheck Nigeria. Let me uncheck it, then zoom this one to layer. So this is map of Ekiti State. There are some things we can do there. Number one, it looks like a yam. It has the boundaries, we cannot see it. Let me press this, so we can see that Ondo is here, Osun is there, Kwara is there, and Kogi is there. So we can just write some names to show the bounded states. So let me uncheck this. So I will write Kwara here. So to do that, I will just press on this text. So let me write Kwara State. Kwara State. So to test what's it called, the line, the text format. To format the text, you can press on this text. So you can change it to whatever you like. Let's go with Times New Roman. Sorry, I like this. Press on text. Times, let's put it on Times New Roman. Let's put it on 12. Okay, so we can just drag it here. Okay, so the next thing, which other state we want to add? Let me click this and check. We have Osun State. So back to our insert, I'll press on this, write Osun State. Osun State. So click outside like this. You can, once you click outside, you can rotate it. Okay, so after rotating it, you can bring it closer. So but it's not fine, let me delete it. So let me write again. Right click on this text. Mind you, we are doing everything under insert. Write Osun State. So once you have done that, click outside. Once you click outside, you can rotate it. So let's do it like this. Fine, it's fine like this. So we can pick it and bring it closer. So we can also change the text format. Once I click on that text, so I can put it on Times New Roman 12. Okay, so here we have Kwara State in this place. If you can see very well, we have we have Kogi State here. So I'm going to write Kogi there. So I'm going to write Kogi State. Come to your insert again, click on this, so drag it. So write Kogi State. So you can highlight it, come to this text again, so put it on Times New Roman 12. So click outside it. So once you click on it, you can also rotate. Okay, so here we can carry it once it changes to this cross. Then the next thing we want to do is Ondo State, which is here and here. So we can come to insert again, this text, then drag it and write Ondo State. So we can highlight it. Once you highlight that, press on this text and Times New Roman .12. Okay, so it is outside now. You can rotate it. So once you click on it, it changes to cross like that. You can change it. Then here too is Ondo State. So we can also come here and click on the text, then drag down, write Ondo State. So you can highlight it and click on this text, put it on Times New Roman 12. So we can put it here. So we have shown the state that shares boundary with Ekiti State. And the next thing we want to do is to add if we want to change the color inside this color, we can just click on this box. You can click on it, then change it to anyone you like. So or this, depending on what you like, but I like this one. Okay, we can close that. The next thing we can do now is to come to our insert again, the north arrow. Can use this, so drag it. So that was our north arrow, and put it wherever you like. Again, you can insert our scale bar, use this, so drag. So it is in miles, I want it in kilometer, so I will double click on it. So I'm going to change it to kilometer. So I'll close it. So the next thing I want to do is to add legend. Come to insert again, come to legend, press this, then drag it and make the size of the legend. So we can see here Ekiti State. So we can bring it down. Alright, so if I want that name to change, I can come to my content and click it twice. I can say Ekiti State. Alright, so we can also change how bold is it. We can just right click, go to properties, then display, sorry, so we come back to that. All right, so let's add our, we have put our legend, this and everything. So the next thing is to put our grid lines. So you come to insert again, you come to the grid is not showing, the grid is not showing. So on this map frame, on the map frame, you click on it. So you come to this place, select this graticle. All right. I want it to be all right. So it's fine like this, but I don't want the grid lines to show. So come to this grid line, right click on it, press properties. So you can come here, grid lines, appearance, you come to this layers and click on this. So it's going to remove the grid lines. So with this we have done the study area map of Ekiti State. We have the legend, the true north, the grid lines, the state boundary it, and everything. So the next thing we do is to share it. You press share, come to export layout, you select anyone. You can share as a PDF, as a PNG, JPEG, whatever. So you click on where you want to export. Let's say I want it, you click on here. So the other time we use MOOC, where we saved the shapefile. So we can press on this and call it Ekiti State, press OK, then press export. So it has exported. So let me minimize this and go to MOOC, Ekiti State. So with this we have done the map of Ekiti State, showing all the embellishments. Thank you. Make sure you like this video and subscribe. Thank you.